Introducing Naturally You, a podcast celebrating the unfiltered stories of inspiring women, each one as rare, radiant, and resilient as a natural diamond. Welcome to a new episode of Naturally You. I'm so excited because today I'm sitting down with Kamie Crawford. She is former Miss Teen USA and a TV and podcast host. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. I feel like we're doing a little pod swap.
I know. I was on your podcast a few months ago, and I was like, oh my God, I would love to have you on ours.
And here I am.
I was just saying, I was like, I don't even know how to introduce you because you do so many different things. I feel like you're like an influencer, content creator, podcast host. You were on Catfish on MTV. Mm-hmm. Did this all start from the pageant scene? Kind of.
Yeah, I had never competed in pageants before, ever. I never even thought about pageants.
So it's like one and done?
One and done. I competed at Miss Maryland Teen USA, and then I went on to Miss Teen USA. But at the time, I wanted to be a dermatologist. So I wasn't even close to entertainment. That wasn't... At the time, at the time, it was 2010, and I feel like...
It was a different world.
A different world. I didn't see
Instagram.
People doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
there was no Instagram. Twitter had just come into existence. Mm-hmm. Like, I was convincing the Miss Universe organization why we needed to be verified on Twitter. Mm-hmm. And they were like, what is Twitter? I was like, I don't know, but we need to be verified because it's like the new frontier. It's like the new thing, the new Facebook. So yeah, I hadn't thought about that until I had that experience in front of the camera, and I was like, oh, actually... I really like this. I think I could be good at this. Like, maybe I could make this a job. Mm-hmm. And then one thing led to another. Things kind of spiraled out of control, and here I am. But it took me 7 years to book Catfish. So
after you got Miss Teen USA, what was happening then? Like, what were your jobs, or what were you booking?
Oh, as Miss Teen USA?
Or like right after?
Right after. I mean, right after... I went to college, so I deferred a year, and I knew that I had to go to college.
Still wanted to be a dermatologist?
I had to get that diploma.
Yeah.
My parents were not playing around. They're like, okay, I'm glad you had fun in New York, like living like a B-list celebrity, but like you need to get that degree. So I went to the University of Alabama my freshman year of college. Mm-hmm. That was where I was pre-med, and then I realized that was not for me. Mm-hmm. So I switched majors to communications, moved back to New York City because that's where I was when I was Miss Teen USA, and stayed here for 8 years, just like working, trying to get my foot in the door. And I'm someone, like, once I set my mind to something, I'm starting right now. Mm-hmm. Like, there's not going to be a delay. I was like in classes learning whatever. I went to Fordham University. I couldn't tell you really anything that I learned there because I was so busy trying to set myself up for after college was over.
And what were your goals for after college?
I wanted to be a host. I knew I wanted to be a host. So, you know, when I wasn't in school, like proper school at university, I was at my TV hosting coach's like office learning how to, you know, read from teleprompter and connect with an audience and all of those things. And it was just a completely different universe from anything that I saw growing up. Like, people had traditional jobs. Yeah. And people who were on TV were people who were on TV.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like an attainable thing. You didn't think in that way. And so, I just really dove headfirst. My first kind of jobs in the beginning were going to like press junkets and doing like red carpet interviews at like bowling charity parties. Like, I really wasn't doing anything.
Gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere. I was so excited for those opportunities though, so I can't even like minimize them, but I was on it. And my first kind of big break before Catfish, I kind of had two. I was hosting my own segments that I would pitch and produce to local news stations. Pix 11, an ABC affiliate in New Haven, Connecticut. I would drive to New Haven at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
With a bag full of products that I like asked brands to please send me, and I was like connected with all these PR companies, and I wasn't getting paid because I didn't know you could get paid for that. I was just so excited to like have stuff to put in a reel to be able to like send out to I don't know, whoever was gonna see it. E-News. I was like, whoever's gonna see this, like, here's my information. And then I hosted a show for People magazine. It was like a celebrity style show. called People Style Tracks. I did that for a few months, and I got a cold email from someone at Catfish's production department asking me if I wanted to guest co-host 2 episodes of the show.
Well, that's like a huge deal.
It was the biggest deal, and it was so big that I didn't think that it was real.
How did they how did they find you? Just from your reels and all of that?
The crazy thing is, like, if you are in the entertainment space, a lot of the people who work behind the scenes in these industries, like, they don't talk about it. Like, they don't boast about it. It's not on their social media. Like, I think it's a newer thing that you go to someone's Instagram and it has like what their job title is and their bio.
Because I feel like during that time, now it'd be like easy to find you because you're all over social media and people like know what you're up to. But at that time, it seems like pretty difficult to like nail someone down. Yeah,
but even like for the executives who are looking,
you don't know who to connect to.
You don't know who they are. They have like 20 followers. Yeah. They're not like big, flashy people. They're not like, all their pictures aren't of them on the red carpet at MTV events. Like their pictures are usually like their dogs, like pictures of the scenery. Like they're not taking pictures of talent and like posting stuff like that.
Right.
So I guess people were following me that I did not know were following me. And that's why I tell people, like, if you want to be in the entertainment space, if you want to be a host, you need to be posting that you're a host.
Yeah.
Like, if I meet a young TV host out in the wild, which has happened many times, where they're like, this is what I want to do, I'm like, pull up your Instagram. I take one scroll. If I can't see you with a microphone or in front of a camera within the first 6 pictures, I say the first 9, but within one scroll, if I can't see what it is that you're doing, then you're not doing what you're saying you're doing. And even if you're not doing what you're saying you're doing on a high level, like on a big screen.
Anyone can just like set something up.
I did it.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Like, do something, create something. Everybody has access to a camera or a phone with a camera. And unfortunately, everyone has access to a microphone. Yeah. Myself included. So, like, use it.
Yeah.
Get in front of a camera. Like, demand that authority. But, yeah, it's a crazy... When I think about it, it was a crazy journey. There's still so much more that I want to do. And so, it doesn't feel like it's done yet. And so when people are complimentary of my work, I appreciate it, of course, and it's like very very grateful, but I still have so much more to do.
Well, you're a natural.
Thank you.
We were watching some old episodes of Catfish.
Oh my god.
And we were like forgetting how good the show was. So they reached out to you. They're like, you want to guest co-host a couple episodes, and you were like, yeah, of course.
Yes.
And then what transpired?
They asked me to come on as a guest for 2 episodes, which I thought, one, I didn't think it was real because because it was
a big show at the time.
It's a huge show. I also like grew up watching it. Like in college, I watched the documentary when it first came out. I watched the show when it first came out. So I was already a fan of the show. I also was like 25, going through my quarter-century life crisis, being like, what am I doing with my life? I'm never going to be a host. I've been trying for 7 years. Nothing's happened. Like, I just need to quit and like go get a real job. Stop like trying to convince myself that I'm going to be this thing. And then I started looking for real jobs. And I was like, I don't identify with anything here. But I saw some really incredible positions that I was able to like send to my friends and be like, you need to apply to this right now. One of my best friends in the whole world, I was like searching, I was like, I'll get a job in a magazine. Because like that's a real job and also fun.
It was
and
cool.
Like cool and like I'm gonna be
when
in
magazines
a magazine.
Were like a thing.
Exactly.
That's what I thought I wanted to do too. I went to college, I was like, I'm gonna be an editor at a magazine. And then all my internships were at magazines and I was like, oh, like I don't think there are jobs that are hiring here. Better figure something else out.
Our children, like
they'll be like, what is a magazine?
They're gonna be like, what is a magazine? Like what? Oh, it's so crazy. But anyway, my best friend who actually told me that I should compete at Miss Maryland Teen USA because she had competed the year prior, I ended up finding her a job at Vogue as Anna Wintour's assistant.
Wow.
It was like not listed like as like, oh, job listing for Anna Wintour's assistant. It was like something at Vogue, but it was like in events, I think.
Yeah.
And she is an event like coordinator connoisseur. And I was like, I think that you should apply here because I want you to move to New York. And she ended up coming, interviewed, got the job with Anna.
She got the job?
Yeah. She was Anna's assistant for 3 years, I want to say.
Was it like The Devil Wears Prada?
I asked her that every day. And she, like, I don't know if they're, like, sworn to secrecy, but she did. She had the craziest. She started working with Anna the week of Fashion Week.
Oh, wow.
And so it was like trial by fire for her. And she would come, she was like sleeping on my couch because like she hadn't gotten an apartment yet. She like got hired literally the next day and had to move to New York. And every day she would come home and I'd be like, I'm sorry you're stressed. What did Anna get for breakfast? Like, can you tell me?
Yeah, I would want to know all the details.
I know she likes a blueberry muffin.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought that. Mm-hmm. She's retiring.
I know, which is wild.
It's the end of an era.
It's crazy. End of an era.
And the real end of magazines, I think.
I know, it's so sad. It's so sad. But I was finding great jobs for other people. She then went on and became the senior director of events and like planned the Met Gala.
Wow.
Now she's, she's just an incredible human being. She's just doing amazing work. But yeah, I wasn't finding anything for myself that fit. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll move to LA and like try one more time. But LA was like the graveyard for beauty queens who like wanted to be on TV. And I was like, oh, I don't want to become like that. Like I actually want to make it happen. I had all these doubts and all these fears. And then I get this email and I saw that their offices were in LA. And I was like, it's a sign. I'm supposed to be in LA.
I'm supposed to be here.
So I planned my move. And I went and did the Catfish episode the day that I came back from the Catfish episode. The next morning, the movers came, moved me to LA.
Did they have to, like, test you? Or, like, they were just like, you're on?
They didn't test me. They just put me... The first episode that I do is my first time meeting anyone on the crew. Like, I didn't know any of these people.
That's kind of crazy.
It was insane. It didn't register for me until, like, we started rolling. And I was like, oh, I'm on the set. I have the little camera. This is happening, but I felt so at ease. Like, I felt like this is where I was supposed to be.
So you were also a host / investigative, like, journalist, too.
Yeah, which I already am on the side. I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio rising, so.
We talked about, what's your sign again?
I'm an Aquarius.
Like my sister. Everyone loves an Aquarius.
I love a Scorpio, but not everyone loves a Scorpio.
Not everyone loves Scorpio. But you know what? We don't want to be loved by everyone. We don't need to be loved by everyone, but everyone needs us.
Yes.
If you want to get something done, who are you going to call? And by something done, I mean something really nefarious and terrible. If you want to get something done,
you gotta call a Scorpio.
Gotta call a Scorpio.
Well, they're like the most loyal friends.
Yes. But we're also like ride or die in the worst ways possible. So if somebody plays with one of our friends... you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So anyway, those skills worked on the show for sure. I did 2 episodes as a guest. Then they asked me to come back and do 2 more. I did that. Then they asked me to come back and do 2 more. I did that, and they offered me the full-time position.
Wow. So, what was the craziest thing you experienced while filming that show?
There's so many.
I know there's so many.
There's so many. I mean, there's some like really wild stories where I'm like, how is this person not going to jail? Like, why are we... I don't know. But there was actually a clip that's resurfacing on TikTok right now of this guy who thought that he was talking to a girl that he met in the line of the Taco Bell drive-thru. He was working at the Taco Bell, and this girl apparently went through the drive-thru. And this girl is like stunning IG baddie influencer girl. Yeah. OF model stacked. This girl was not. I don't deny the fact that she might have been to Taco Bell before in her life, but she
doesn't frequent Taco Bell.
She doesn't frequent Taco Bell, and not in the city that he lived in. And he had never actually seen this girl, but someone was able to take advantage of him and got him to give them $25,000.
He worked at Taco Bell but had saved up $25,000?
He worked at Taco Bell, but then he became like a truck driver, and he was doing like these long haul truck driving, but it was like his savings, like all of his money.
Yeah.
And this person was like, oh yeah, my uncle owns like a truck company. Like if you need a new truck, he can give you like a really cool truck for $25,000. You just have to wire me $25,000 from this Walmart wiring cash, whatever the hell, and then put it in my aunt's name.
Oh my God.
Of blah, 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 blah. And he did it. And then he also sent his ID and his social security number. So those are things where I'm like, literally.
It's like one red flag after the other. Like, when did you?
I was sick, and like the clip is going viral right now, and people are like, oh my God, like this is when Kamie decided to quit the show. I'm like, that wasn't it, but I was like, it like you cringe because you're just like, your social security number is literally your identity.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that these people were like scammers.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Of
Shocker.
Course. Of course. Yeah.
You think we'd like know by now, you know?
You would think. We don't.
How many episodes of Catfish have there been, you know?
Hundreds.
You would know.
Hundreds. There's been hundreds. It's been on for 11 years.
Yeah.
But sometimes not knowing is better than knowing for a lot of people. Sometimes like any form of connection is worth the possibility of getting, you know, yourself let down.
So has seeing these like troubled, scammed relationships like is that what inspired your podcast?
Honestly, I feel like I talk about relationships all the time.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big sister. I have 5 younger sisters.
Wow.
This is like a conversation that we're constantly having. Constantly talking about men and relationships and how annoying they are, but then when you find a really good one, like how hopeful and exciting that is, and like I believe in true love. Like I believe in it. So you know, I like to give people my honest, real advice about the situations that they're going through, and also like you don't have to put up with that. There's someone out there who's going to do the exact things that the other person that you're with won't do. The things that you've been begging for 5 years, the next person you won't even have to ask. Like,
well, some people are like, how do we find that person?
And that's the complicated part.
Yeah.
Because depending on where you live, a lot of, and if you are a woman who dates men, a lot of these men are trapped in like Peter Pan land. Like they don't want to grow up. They're in their mid-30s saying like, I'm not sure if I'm ready for a relationship. What are you talking about? Time's a ticking. Time's a ticking, buddy. And women outlive men. So like, I feel like you don't have long.
Like the more successful and like almost like the older you get and the more successful you get as a woman, and I see this with my friends, your dating pool gets so much more limited.
Yes.
And that kind of sucks because, like, you're so much better and so much more experienced and you bring so much more to the table, but then yet you are left with, like, less options.
1,000%. If you are, first of all, a woman and breathing, you're already, the pool is tiny. Then if you have, like, a good head on your shoulders, if you're educated, maybe you have, like, a really high level of education, maybe you have a really high-paying job, then it depending on what you're looking for, if you're looking for your exact match, the pool gets smaller and smaller. Then if you add, like, being a person of color, being, you know, coming from a specific religious background, like, those things make the pool even smaller, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting for me to watch my friends navigate this, my sisters navigate this. Like it does. It makes me sad. But then again, I found love on a dating app, even working on Catfish for 6 years. So if I can do it, Raya. Everyone's turning off the podcast. Everyone's like, boop, nope.
No, so there's hope.
But nobody's finding anything on there. Nobody's finding anything on there. I don't know what's going on. I know there's like a bunch of people in a waiting list, and I'm like, release the list. Like, let people off the list so there's more
Release
options.
the list.
Release the list. Let everybody on there so that they can experience.
But do you feel like
thing.
I've heard people now are deciding to delete the apps and trying to like find ways to like meet in person, whether that's like weird things like running clubs or like adult sleepaway camps.
No.
I read that today that like there are like legit adult sleepaway camps. I mean, maybe not for like romantic relationships. I'm sure some will come out of them, but like for friendships too.
Okay, I like it for friendships. I feel like adult sleepaway camp with like
running
mixed
clubs are in
genders is like there's another word for those. It's called an orgy. I don't
Which
think
like
that's the one.
Sleepaway camps, may as well have been anyway.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh my god, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, so I think there's like, I don't know, I ask my Gen Z employees and stuff, like, how do you meet people? And I think people, I don't know, no one's drinking, but they go out and like they do things now. I don't know.
Yeah. I support meeting people out in the wild.
Yeah.
Like,
it's hard though.
It's hard. I want though for people to be more willing to put themselves out there. Like, what is the worst that somebody can say? No, I'm already seeing someone. Like, so what?
So how did you know the person that you met online was the one?
When I saw him. As soon as I saw him. He was actually the first day that I got on the app, I matched with him.
Oh, wow.
And the next day we went on our first date. And I think that just like having someone who's that intentional, he didn't have me like waiting in the DM, wondering when he was going to respond. Like, we matched, and we differ on who matched who first. I'm like, you definitely matched me first, and then I hit it, and it said match immediately, and he says it happened the other way around. It did not. Although, honestly, it could have, because he is fine. But we like messaged for like 30 minutes, and then he was like, can I call you? I was like in a Home Goods walking around, just like touching candles and like just being on the phone, like, oh my god, like this is so exciting. We talked on the phone for like 45 minutes. We talked about everything in 45 minutes, like family, zodiac signs, education, like just so many, like where we came from, all these things.
What's his zodiac sign?
He's an Aries.
Is that
rising
a good
Scorpio.
match?
Honestly, I think it's hit or miss with Aries and Scorpio, just because we're both
like
very into zodiac
like strong
signs.
signs.
Very strong Mars-ruled signs, and Mars is the planet of aggression.
Yeah.
It's also the planet of sex. So it can be like, fiery and like hot, but then I think you just have to be a healed version of your sign, regardless, to be a functioning human being. But we get each other, and we don't have to take it to this extra level, because we're both respectful and just love each other so much. So it just makes it a lot easier. But he's a rising Scorpio, so we have a lot of similarities.
Do you ever talk about like the future engagement, things like
Olivia, yes. What? Every day. We literally talk about it. Okay, let me just get this out of the way.
Okay.
I have been in engagement purgatory for the past year. Literally, well, since 2025 began. Because here's what happened. We've been together for almost 3 years, and immediately I feel like we both knew that like this is it. Like we feel like we're the right people for each other. I do say, and I feel like the more time you take with someone, the more you get to see them in different phases of life, different emotions, different tragedies, honestly, different celebrations, like all of the things that happen while you're getting to know someone are good indicators of how they'll behave in the future if something like this comes back around. So I personally, and this may be a hot take, I don't think that people should be getting engaged after knowing each other for 6 months or a year. If that's you and it worked for you, then that's great. For me, the way that I'm just like wired and set up, I need to see you. I need to see how you live. Yeah. And I'm not just talking about, oh, you have 2 beanbags in your apartment and like never have water in your fridge. Like I need to see how you live, like on a soul level, like everything that happens in your life. And of course you're not going to get every single thing, but I need to see, like, we've been through so much together. We've been through family losses. We've been through me leaving my job. We've been through now living bi-coastally and like moving across the country together. Those things are big things.
And if you can work through that, you know, like, you're probably set up because you want to
Exactly.
I got engaged after 6.5 years of lots of trials and tribulations, and that was the pitch my now husband gave me. He's like, we need to go through all the phases of life before. I was like, God. Dude.
You're like, I've seen the phases.
I've seen enough. By the time I was like, we have started an engagement ring business together. Yes. I think I need an engagement ring.
Correct.
So that was...
Correct. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hello.
I was like, this is the point.
Yeah. Hello. How are we going to be good salespeople if we can't...
I was like, it's hurting the business.
Yeah, right.
Our clients are asking me, why aren't you engaged? So...
like, oh, well...
Yeah.
That's the engagement purgatory.
Yes.
The engagement purgatory is when you know that it's going to happen, but you don't have any control over when it happens. And that is so frustrating for me and my Virgo rising, because I need to know... Everything.
So are you not involved in, like, the ring?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The ring, 1,000%.
Okay.
But, again, he's an Aries. He likes to have, you know, he wants to feel like he's making the decision. Fortunately for me, I have 5 younger sisters.
Okay.
And all of them have the information about what kind of ring that I want, to know that it needs to look exactly like this. Where it's from, the clear cut. Where it's from, to me, is like, whatever. This is the design that I want.
Last time we spoke, you mentioned an oval.
Oval.
Is that still it?
Yes. Although, I don't know if I'm sure you had your ring, like, in mind.
Yeah. I picked it out when I was 8.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, we talked about this on the podcast. I can't beat that. But now, because we do talk about engagement all the time, we talk about everything all the time. We'll be at a restaurant and he'll be like, they need to cater the wedding. Or we'll be watching something and be like, we should hire them for the wedding. Everything is for the wedding. We don't have a wedding. And this is what I keep telling it. We don't have a wedding. There's no wedding because you haven't done what you're supposed to do.
There's no ring,
And he's like, you need to relax. I don't know what to tell you other than the exact day that I'm going to propose to you. Do you want to know that? I'm like, no, I don't want to know that. He's like, I know you don't want to know that. So I'm trying not to take the magic out of it. But now that I'm at a place where, like, I'm ready, because I wasn't for a while. Yeah. I was like, I just need more time. I just want to, like, you know, enjoy each other. But then at the top of 2025, I was like, okay, I'm ready. Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it? And now it's like, okay, now I'm being patient. But now, of course, I'm being fed all of this, like, content on TikTok about
the
shapes
algorithm.
And I'm like, oh, do I want an oval? I'm like, yes, I want an oval, but, like, what about an elongated something else?
Should we look at some and try some on?
Yes.
Okay. Normally we play this game where we'll show you different engagement ring styles and you tell me, like, what it says about, like, the person who wears it, but you can do whatever you want.
I can do both.
Okay, so I'll show you this one. It's an oval. It's a 4.5 carat set on a yellow gold band. This has a hidden halo.
Correct. Now this is a bit of me. I love this. Oh, you see, I'm just meant to... This is just... And this is what I keep telling him. This is my... Well, this one's not in my usual ring stack. I usually have, like, my aura ring and another band on top of this. But I am like... This ring stack is so perfect. The only thing that's missing is the real estate here. And I just feel like I'm meant to look like this.
Yeah.
Let's take the color off. This is what I'm meant to be. Fiance. Turned wife. I don't want to limit myself.
Yeah. Temporary fiance.
Yes. This is for the girl. Then
you add a big band when you're wife. Yeah.
Yes. This is for the girl who loves that clean girl aesthetic. She has that slick back. Exactly what you have. Oh. She's on her way to Pilates. She's got a cute little
I saw that you're a solid
on.
core girl too.
Love solid core.
Me too.
I don't know what it is about that place, but I feel better than everyone else when I leave. I do. I feel like I'm preparing for war.
Yeah.
And I feel like I should be doing my army crawls.
Just don't wear that at Solid Core.
Oh, just kidding. Just kidding.
Whenever I'm at Solid Core and I see a girl with like a dainty ring,
you freak out.
I'm like, I will hold back, but just know it's not your jeweler's fault when it comes out around. Anyway.
That's scary. Oh my God, that's my biggest fear, honestly. Like losing my ring or losing my stone. Mm-hmm. I've seen so many stories like that.
Don't work out with it. So anyway, slick back.
Slick back. Pilates set. Drives a little Range Rover. It's very clean on the inside. She doesn't get it clean because her man does that for her because princess treatment. And yeah, I love her. She's me. She is me and I am her. Although I have a Porsche, but same thing.
Yeah. Okay, let's try to test and see if you like any other elongated shapes. We have a marquee on a pave knife edge band. Some people are switching their allegiances from ovals to marquees.
My mom has a marquee, and it's stunning. I don't think it's for me. I think my fingers are long. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, I love a stacked ring situation because I need to take up real estate. The fingers are very, very long. It's beautiful. I've never tried on a marquee other than my mom's, I think. And
First
she has like a thick band. Mm-hmm. But I did have dinner recently with Rare Beauty with Selena Gomez.
Oh, you saw her ring?
Yes.
Yes. What's it like in person?
Gleaming, stunning, gorgeous. Gorgeous.
She has a thicker diamond band.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was talking about the proposal and just like everything leading up to it, and I was telling her about my engagement purgatory. She understood. She was like, it's happening. Just calm down. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, Selena. Will do. Will do, queen. This is gorgeous. I don't know if it's for me.
That's fine.
But
Who's it for?
I think it's for a girl who has a little bit of a dark side, but not in a bad way. Mm-hmm. In like a really mysterious, endearing way. Mm-hmm. Like Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is a Cancer. Okay. And she is so stunning in real life, like on screen and in real life. And she has one of those auras that makes you like, I wonder what she's like with her friends. Like, you know, like I want to know more about her. Mm-hmm. And that's what I mean by like a little bit of like a mystery. Mm-hmm. I don't have any mystery because I yap for a living. So I'm always talking. So I feel like I don't have what it takes to wear a marquee.
Okay. Fair. This is for a mysterious girl.
A mysterious girl. Yes. I'm not mysterious at all. My mystery's gone. But I love it. Ugh. I just love an elongated everything.
Okay, this one's elongated as well. But this is an elongated cushion cut on a gold band.
I thought I might like an elongated cushion. But I still don't think it takes up enough of my finger like an oval does. Mm-hmm. I feel like I need that wall-to-wall, just all over vibe. Mm-hmm. But this one, it's funny because I was going to say I feel like this one is for a girl with a blonde bob, which is actually what I have.
So this is you.
So, a natural blonde bob.
Okay.
I think that, yeah, like, you know, she goes to church. Mm. She's a sweet Southern belle.
Okay.
And she loves her man, her football, and her kids, and Jesus. Mm-hmm. And I love Jesus. I don't like football. I like the games. But I'm not big on it. But I feel like she's a good woman.
Yeah.
She's like a good, earthy woman.
Like someone who's like so nice, you're like, she can't actually be that nice.
Right.
But she is.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Like she's really kind. Like she volunteers at the church. You know? Mm-hmm. She's just like,
but
she
you're
has
still the oval.
I'm still the oval.
Okay.
She has like, Jesus is king in the bio. With the little purple cross.
Yeah.
And I love her. Mm-hmm. But she's not for me.
Last but not least, emerald cut with tapered baguettes.
Okay.
Another elongated shape.
Now we're talking. Oh my God. She's stunning. She's rich. She's royalty. She has family that was on the Titanic, but they survived. Like, this is a family heirloom. I'm looking in the mirror. Wow. Oh, I love the tapered baguettes.
Are you an emerald cut?
Olivia, don't do this. Imagine if I've been in the engagement ring purgatory and then I told my man, like,
actually,
hey,
you know what I think? Emerald cut with tapered baguettes.
He would be appalled. This is gorgeous. I actually did I tell you this on my podcast that I was having dinner with my sister months ago, which is why it's driving me crazy. But I was having dinner with one of my sisters, the one who, like, I know that when it comes to the ring, he's gonna go to her first. Mm-hmm. She's also the most judgmental of all the sisters, but she has really good taste. Mm-hmm. She's a Taurus rising. Very important.
I'm a Taurus moon.
See? Very good taste. Yeah. And very opinionated.
Yes.
So we were having dinner and I was like, do you think I've tried on enough ring styles? Like, should I just, like, I don't know, like, should I try them? And she was like, I think you need to relax. And it was like so, like, it was like one of those, like, the deposit's already been made type of reactions. And I was like, oh, okay. But now that it does go really well with my stack. Is it me?
It could be.
I don't know. Wow.
That could be the second ring.
True. I believe in an upgrade.
Or just another one.
Like
Victoria Beckham has 15 engagement rings.
Well, it's
a little much. 2 or 3,
it's much depending on the person. If I had 15 engagement rings, that would be much. If Victoria Beckham has 15 engagement rings, that's on brand.
Yeah.
This is stunning. Can I see the oval again?
Yeah.
Wait, and then there's a bezeled one?
Oh, do you want to see that?
What? Yes.
Okay. Well, it's a marquee, but it's like in a offset bezel.
What's that other oval one?
Oh, this is a trois mois.
What are you doing?
Well, I didn't want to, like, put all my cards in
my relationship. Okay, I don't think I'm a trois mois girl.
That's okay.
I love her. Mm-hmm. She's artsy. She's ornate. Mm-hmm. She has a studio apartment that she's decorated. It's curated beautifully. It's got a lot of earthy tones. I'm more of a all white boucle kind of girl. Mm-hmm. I like a Japandi style.
Me too. I love a Japandi style.
Love Japandi style. That's my whole LA place.
That's my favorite.
Now I'm working on another home project and I'm leaning more European traditional with a modern twist.
I feel like you have to go with the bones of the place, you know?
Correct. Mm-hmm. She's not giving that, but she's giving vibes. Mm-hmm. I just really love an oval.
It suits you very well.
It does.
It goes with all your other jewelry.
But this one also suits me. The elongated, what is it?
It's an emerald cut.
Emerald cut.
Emerald cuts are just so elegant. Understated, elegant, but very much there.
I don't know who I am. Now I'm confused. I've always saw myself with a gold band. But it's interesting because my mom has a gold band and she said that she always wished that she would have went with platinum. But I think it's just like the times.
Yeah.
You know?
And also, like we said on your podcast, you can change out the setting.
You can change out the setting.
If you get tired of it.
She's had 2 ring upgrades, like the diamonds. She deserves it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I know when we chatted last time, we talked a little bit about lab and natural. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on that now? Hot topic.
I'm on the spot. I still feel unchanged about it. I still feel like do whatever works best for you and your price point and for what it is that you want. Mm-hmm. I get both sides. Mm-hmm. Very pageant answer. I get both sides of the issue. Yeah. Like, I'm also Libra moon, so I really get both sides. I feel like
people get really personal, like worked up in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
If you say anything, it's like rage bait.
Yes, yes. No, I get it. People are very passionate about diamonds, just in general.
Yeah.
People who have them, people who don't have them. I do find, and I can say this as someone who doesn't have an engagement ring, I feel like a lot of people who are not engaged have a lot to say about engagement rings. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, okay, I try, I can contribute to a topic, but I'm not like riding hard for this conversation that I personally am not like a victim or a beneficiary of.
Yes.
Like I'm not like, so I think it's interesting. I get the need for ethically sourced diamonds wherever they come from, if they're lab or natural. And that, I think, should be the priority, regardless of which way that you go.
Definitely.
So other than that, I'm like, whatever. Just make sure that it's the shape that I want. Because if you pull out something that is not what I am looking for, we're going to have a problem. If you pull out a princess cut...
now we don't know what shape you want.
Now you can pull out anything, and I'm going to be like, oh!
Just not a princess cut.
Just not a princess cut. Oh my god, or like a canary. I'm not here for the colors.
Colors are becoming very popular. Not for you.
Not for me. I get it for some people. I have a friend who got engaged recently, and she was like, I want a Princess Diana sapphire blue. Good for you. Not for me. I don't want any colors.
Of course, your aesthetic is... If you like a Japandi aesthetic, you want to clean.
The fact that I have this ring on today is so out of the norm for me. I'm not a colorful girl, but I was doing something today with my hands and I wanted like a little pop of something. So, we have a pop. But I would like to be one of those colorful diamond girls.
I aspire to that, but I just love like a clean... I love a white diamond.
Love a clean.
Yeah.
Love a clean look.
Well... We shall see when you get out of
purgatory,
engagement, proposal, purgatory.
Yep. Be there for a while. And
you can say now either oval or emerald cut.
I know. Ugh. Should I try that bezel-y one?
Try it on. It's a marquee that's in our Sierra. It's a half bezel set akimbo.
She works at an art gallery.
She also works at an art gallery?
No, the other one's Artsy.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't work at an art gallery.
Okay.
She works at an art gallery, and she sells big pieces. High-end clients only. Don't come in there looking for watercolor finger painting. This is giving... I don't even know any big artists. And that's why this isn't for me. Because I don't know who's doing what, but I know she is doing something, and she is moving those pieces. And they're in the Upper East Side, West Side, all over.
I feel like this is someone who maybe got engaged with like a solitaire, and now she's had like a second kid, and she's like, I want to like be trendier now and reset her ring.
Yeah. Or like, I feel like I've been seeing that a lot on TikTok of like, okay, they propose with this, but like I want something a little funkier, something a little bit more exciting. And then they do the reveal of it on TikTok. And then people in the comments who don't have engagement rings are like, I liked it better before. Like, please.
The people in the TikTok comments, I can't.
The most opinionated bunch. Unqualified.
I can't even look at them sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, what degrees do you have in gemology?
A lot. A lot. You'd be shocked. The things that I hear, even talking about relationships, they'll be like, well, she's not married. Or a lot of times, it's always men. It's always men. Okay. They'll be like, well, she's never going to get a man. And then when I'm like, I have a man, they're like, well, he's not going to marry you. And I'm like, damn. Damn. That's why I need it to happen, so that I could be like, haha.
Guess what? That's so funny. Do you have advice for young women who are like trying to build out their own personal brands? You've done such a good job building out your personal brand and being so like open and putting yourself out there every day. Like, do you have any advice for someone who's like wanting to do something like that?
Thank you. I think my advice is the cliche advice, but it's what my mom has always taught me, and it's not like just like be yourself. But my mom always told me that like no one is you, and that is your power. So you need to put yourself out there. You don't know who's looking, you don't know who's watching, you don't know who needs to see it or hear it. A lot of times, like, I podcast every week and I'll just blab about something, and then I'll get a DM being like, you don't know how much that helped me, or this thing that you said on Catfish made me want to stand up straighter, or like, you know, be a little bit more like, which I have terrible posture, but like, you know, just like it's an inside job. It's a self-esteem thing. And like when you are passionate about what it is that you do, you can convince other people that you're good at it too.
But then what if you like don't know who you are or what you're passionate about?
That's another story.
We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that.
No, that I feel like that happens too. Or I think a lot of times when that's happening, it's because you have too many cooks in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. Too many outside voices telling you what you should do, who you should be, who you should date, who you should... Why are we group thinking your life? Or
you're trying to like emulate someone else.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You're living in somebody else's shadows, or you're watching somebody on the internet and you're like, oh, I wish I could. You actually can. Like, the great thing about the internet right now is like you can do exactly what they're doing. Mm-hmm. You just have to find your own like spice to it. Mm-hmm. And it's hard and it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. But are you going to wait until it's too late? Like, so there's a new app and then you have to figure out that algorithm. Like, everything's changing every single day. Mm-hmm. So you might as well start yesterday.
What do you think is the future of like media?
It's so crazy because like everything's getting canceled. Everyone is getting canceled. Like, there's so many changes happening in the entertainment industry.
Well, and since your career started till now, there have been so many changes. And I feel like with AI and everything, it's just like going to be like 10 times faster.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And even like I talked about E-News being a dream job of mine. E-News is now canceled.
I know.
Crazy. Like,
E-News was like a dream.
Yes.
Remember Juliana Rancic on the red carpet? I was like, that is goals.
Yes. No, she was one of my, she was on my vision board. Yeah. Like, that was kind of who I wanted to emulate, like, a career after at the time. And so just with all the changes, I think my next thing is like, okay, I love hosting. I love being a host, obviously. I love to yap. I can yap all day. But the real longevity is in IP, and I feel like that's with everything. So I want to be producing my own shows. I want to be creating my own content. And I feel like that's where my next wave is going. Where media is going, streaming is king. Everyone loves a live show now. Game shows are also really, really popular. So, you know, anything with food, like, there's always going to be that. But when it comes to things that are more topical and like timely, like pop culture that changes every 5 seconds, it's just
people move on so fast.
Yeah, but you know what they will watch and sit and binge watch? Food shows. So
are we gonna see you produce a food game show in the future?
Maybe. I never say never.
What are some exciting things that you're working on?
The podcast, always. So my podcast, Relationships, a relationship advice podcast, airs every single Friday, wherever you get your podcasts. And that's exciting for me because I do it all myself. And I, you know, decide what topics we're going to talk about, the guests that we're going to have on. Like, that's me. Which I love. But then as far as like my hosting career, like I said, I wasn't just hosting Catfish. I hosted Catfish for 3 years, and then I was also hosting Are You the One and X on the Beach at the same time. So 3 shows.
Amazing shows.
Yes. Amazing shows. Yeah. Love them. There's been so many changes, again, with TV that like we haven't gone for additional seasons for those shows yet. But I'm here whenever they call me.
What's the future for MTV? Are people still watching MTV?
Yeah. There's a lot of they have the challenge, like game, like people love game shows. They love game shows. I don't know. I honestly, God, if MTV were to go away, I would lose my mind, because that is like the cornerstone of millennial history. Everything that we know is because of that. So even with them, like,
but are Gen Z people like watching that?
They're watching Catfish. Whether they're watching it on network or on streaming is like...
Well, and all those dating shows now are like huge.
Yeah.
Like, Love is Blind, whatever, all the different versions of that.
Yeah.
Love Island.
I would love to see MTV bring back the old content. Like, let's repackage it. Let's make it different. Trust me, I'm there. I'm talking to them. I'm like, hey, guys. Like, What about all these amazing shows that like we grew up on? So I don't know. I mean, even when they stopped putting music videos on MTV and like VH1, like these are the places.
VH1.
Oh, God, remember when you had to like race home to watch the new music video?
Yeah. Every like, I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday, I'd watch like the top 40 music videos.
Yeah. Now, are people watching music videos?
No.
Like, no.
Are people making music videos?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chaperone just came out with the Subway music video. Everybody like raced to watch it, but they watch it on YouTube. And like, I think we just have to, everyone as a whole, and I get it because I'm someone who's very like, I'm a creature of habit. I like my same things. I can eat the same things every day.
Me too.
Like, I like my routine. But I think we need to just like release that and allow for the newness to come in and like lean into it. Social media is not going anywhere. So where can we incorporate it? How can we, you know, make it work for us? How can we keep up with it? And then with AI, it's like, how can we use it? I guess if we can't get rid of it, it's like the internet.
Yeah.
If we can't make it go away, then like how can we use it?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just here chipping away at the future.
I'm really excited. I feel like there's going to be big things in store.
Thank you.
And in the meantime, we'll be listening to your podcast every Friday and following you on social media. Where can people follow you?
At Kamie Crawford on everything. Hopefully an engagement announcement to come soon. And then you can find out what ring I end up with.
And then we can follow the wedding.
Exactly.
And all of the caterers and events that you've been
Exactly. All the things that we've been discussing.
Yeah.
We've actually have been looking at venues, which is the other crazy thing.
You know, a lot of my clients pick their venue before they even get engaged.
You might as well.
Because if you know where you want to get married and like things book up like really fast, you want to lock it down. We
were literally on Instagram and TikTok looking at venues a week ago.
Where?
Why are we looking at venues? We don't have a wedding.
People are doing it, so you're not weird for doing that. It's a thing.
I'm ready. Whenever. The space is available.
Awesome. So Kamie Crawford, relationship. Thank you so much for being with us today. This was so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yay.
And thank you for confusing me.
Oh, sorry
with
about
all
that.
these ring options.